is your girl, Mia.B. As you can see, you are in the room with me, and today we are going to talk about these abs. Yes, you guys know that I've had 3 C-sections, right? So I have been working on my tummy for a while now, and this has been the biggest problem area for like my life, like I think all my life. Even before I had kids, I was always chubby in this area. And then after I had kids, and considering I have a C-section, we have that, what I like to call that kangaroo pouch, ladies. And some of you ladies who had your babies natural or had a vaginal birth, maybe you don't deal with that pouch. But nevertheless, even if you had a vaginal or cesarean, it does not matter. Today we're going to be talking about the abs. And guys, if you're here today to see this video, you can do these workouts too. It's not just for women, okay? We all want to work on our midsection because that is mostly our problem area anyway, okay? So the last time you guys watched my video that was on workouts, it was more strengthening the arms and, more strength moves. Well, today it's going to be all about the midsection and the abs, okay? I've been working on this for a long time, and I'm pretty proud of the results that I have right now. I still have a lot of stretch marks and a lot of extra skin, but that comes along with when you lose a lot of weight. It happens. So unless you're going to go get that cosmetically tighten back up, you just have to keep working on it. So that's what I'm trying to do, and you guys are going to join me today. So let's go. I'm happy you're here. If you are new to my channel, you do not want to miss this video or any other video. Go look at all my videos on my YouTube channel. I'm sure there's something there for you, okay? And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe, okay? Go like, comment, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I'm posting a new video. What are you waiting for, okay? So I'm glad you joined me today. You don't want to miss this. Let's get this midsection tightened up, toned up, and ready to go. Follow me. Let's do it. Hey guys, I'm so happy you joined me today, and we are going to get ready to work out. If you have a resistant band, a mat, and even a weight, that would help a whole lot, but you don't have to. The first thing we're going to do is make sure our hands are behind our head, make sure you're comfortable, make sure your legs are up, tabletop, and we're going to start with the bicycle. This is probably a very old working out exercise, but it's pretty beneficial. You want to make sure you alternate your knees going back and forth, and you want to make sure your elbows at least try to touch your knee. I know it looks like I'm pulling on my hair right now, but I'm really not. Make sure you're not pulling on the back of your head. It's just I had a grip of my hair. I do not know why, but I dropped it often. But anyway, make sure you are bringing your legs about 6 inches above the ground, and make sure your elbows are touching your knees. The next one we're going to do is a Pilates move. You want to bring your legs in again into tabletop. Take your arms out, legs out, and come back up. You want to make sure your head and shoulders are off of the floor. Legs out, knees in, and do it with a little grace, guys. Make sure you point your toes always. Legs out, and bring your knees in. Make sure you're breathing in also. When you go out, you want to breathe out. When you're coming in, you want to make sure you breathe in. Try to keep that stomach sucked in because we want to keep everything tight, okay? And make sure you're breathing through every movement, guys. Now we're going to do another move that I really like that helps tighten up that tummy also. You're going to make sure you have your weight. You don't have to use a weight, but you can choose to use a weight. It's totally up to you. This right here is going to be, you're going to put your feet between your kettlebell if you have it, or any weight that you have. You're going to make sure your feet is between it, and then you're going to go down, getting ready to do a sit-up. You're going to keep your hands behind your head, and you're going to come all the way up, and you're going to do the elbow touch. So you're going to bring your elbows all the way to your knees, and you're going to turn and crunch. This is the elbow crunch. You're going to use that weight to pull you up, so that way you're not pulling on the back of your head, okay? You're going to turn and crunch. Now, I would do at least 10 of these. If you choose to do more, that's fine, but you're going to make sure you do 3 rounds of these, okay? You're going to use that weight to help balance you and help pull you up. You're going to come up, and then you're going to twist, okay? This is going to work the sides of that waistline. And make sure you breathe, guys. These are some really good exercises. It's going to tone that tummy up and get it back tight, okay? Now what we're going to do, now this is kind of difficult. I ain't even going to lie to you guys. This is a pretty difficult one. Here I'm showing you that there's 25 pounds that I'm using. You can choose to use whichever you like. This is called the rock and roll crunch. Now there's different ways you can do this. If you're a little more advanced, you can stand up actually and then roll up. but I choose to sit down. You take the weight and you put it over your head, and then you're going to use that weight to bring you up to crunch, and then you're going to push up. This also works your shoulders. You're going to lift up and you're going to push up. Again, you don't want to go heavy if you're not experienced with doing this move. You can just go light, or you can just use no weight and go back, then crunch up, and then push up. You can use the weight between your legs like we just did the other move, and just use your arms and just go up and down. This is going to really tighten that tummy up. If you can see, once I go down, look how flat my tummy is when I'm going back that way. You make sure you keep your knees squeezed together and push up. This one is a very tiring exercise. As you can see, it's a lot. You're going to make sure you do at least 10 of those in 3 rounds, okay? We're back again. I hope you stayed with me. I know that was a bit much. Make sure you did your 3 rounds before you come to this next video. Now, this is called the Spider-Man. Now, I would definitely have my butt lower than this, but of course, I can't see what I'm doing, and so my form felt a little off, so you want to make sure your butt is a little lower. Now, if you're not as advanced, then you can't get it on your elbow, that's fine, but try to get it on your elbow as close as you can. Now, if you're extremely advanced, you know that you're going to do a push-up and go all the way down, and then you're going to put it on your elbow. If you don't have that kind of flexibility, that is okay, because I do not. And again, we are just trying to do what we can, stay in the game and stay tightened up. This next exercise, I actually love this. Make sure you're not sunken down into your elbow. You want to make sure you lift up. Bring that knee behind your tush. The other leg goes straight out and the other knee goes behind. You're going to make sure you crunch in. Now, if you're a beginner, you're going to just stay right there on your elbow, and you're going to squeeze in and push out. You can lift up a little bit if you're a little bit more advanced, and you're going to lift up, squeeze in, push out. Now, if you're real advanced, you can lay all the way to the ground and lift all the way up on your elbow and squeeze in and push out. Make sure you're squeezing that side as much as you can. This one takes a little more coordination, but make sure you squeeze that side as much as you can and push out, okay? This is really going to work the sides of those obliques. It's going to help you get those sides in and get that line to build those abs that we're all looking for, okay? You're just going to keep squeezing in and then push out. Now you're going to turn around to the other side after you did at least 10 of those. You can do the other side. Remember, you're going to do 3 rounds each of these. Make sure that leg is under that tush and the other leg is out, okay? And you're going to squeeze in, push out. Squeeze in, push out. Again, it's hard to try to demonstrate this when you're doing it yourself, but make sure your leg is a little more under your tush than I have mine. And make sure you're squeezing in as tight as you can and push out. Make sure you're not pulling on the back of that head though, okay? You just want to use your body to tone yourself up, okay? You have everything you need, girlfriend, to get these muscles. It's already within you, okay? You just got to build upon that, okay? Now you're going to lay on your back, and now we're going to do another move. All right, so here you go. Now you're gonna get our resistance band. I love using these. There's so many different kinds. You don't have to have the ones with the handles on them, but that's the one that I have because I use this for so many different things. Right now, you're gonna make sure your back is straight, and you're gonna lean back, but pull back up with that resistance band. Make sure your back is straight. You're gonna lean back, and you're gonna flex up with that resistance band. Make sure you squeeze in. And then if you're more advanced, you're gonna eventually lay all the way down on your back, and you're going to pull all the way up. If you're not that experienced yet, you can stay halfway, or you can lean all the way back, and when you come up, you're going to pull using that resistance band, and make sure your back is straight. You're going to lay all the way back, and you're going to use that resistance band to pull you straight up. This is a really good one too, to tone those abs, and make sure you suck that gut in. And then make sure you breathe out, but don't push your abs out. Just try to keep everything as tight as you possibly can. This is another good one that's going to tone you up. You're going to make sure your legs are at tabletop. You're going to bring that resistance band under you. You're going to go out, and then you're going to come back around, and you're going to pull that resistance band up. You're going to go out, and then pull your knees back in. This takes a little bit of coordination too, because if you have the resistance bands with the handles on them, I've smacked myself in the face more than once using this, but just be careful, okay? And you're going to make sure you use that resistance band when you're going under the pull. And this is going to help that tummy. Ooh, it's going to make sure it's nice and flat and tight. Now, this next exercise I really, really like also, because this is for those mommies who have that little kangaroo pouch. You're going to put your legs straight up in the air. Put your hands behind your head and make sure you lay flat. Get comfortable. Lay all the way back. Put those legs all the way up and you're going to toe touch and then you're going to lift up. Tap that toe, lift up. Make sure that booty comes off of that floor. Push up. Make sure that gut is sucked in. And then you're going to push up. Toe tap, push up. Toe tap, and you're going to push straight up. Make sure that tummy is sucked in. Toe tap, push straight up. Get comfortable. And if you're more advanced, you can keep your legs straight and go all the way down and push up. All the way down, push up. Point your toes all the way down and push up. All the way down and push up. Make sure that bottom is coming off of that floor. Now, if you want that tummy tight, you do 3 rounds of this. Do about 10 of these. Oh, baby, you're going to feel that down there in that little kangaroo pouch. It's going to get that right where it needs to be. Believe me, I might not be there yet, but I ain't where I used to be. So I'm very grateful for that exercise. So make sure you do 3 rounds of that. Now, this next one, I think you're going to enjoy also. Again, this is going to help tighten that core up. You are going to need to be a bit advanced to do the 3rd level of this. But for the first part, this is level 1. You do not want to sink down into your elbows. You want to make sure you stay up on that elbow, no sinking down. Make sure that side is all the way arched over. And you want to touch your elbow right in front of your fingertips. Keep that other leg behind you. The other leg is straight. One leg behind, one leg straight. And you're going to put that elbow close to those fingertips as you possibly can. Now, if you're more advanced, you're going to stretch your leg out to meet the other leg. Make sure the other leg is tucked under the other one, and you're going to turn. You see how her tummy is, well, my tummy is tucked in, and I'm turning all the way to the side. Make sure you touch closer to your elbows as you possibly can and keep that booty up, that side up in the air. You do not want to sink down. Now you're going to make sure you stretch because this one is really going to make you feel it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really working up a sweat here. That's why I said if you do 3 rounds of this, you are really going to feel it. So you make sure you stretch, okay? Now we're going to do something that is arching over. Now, I don't know the name of this, but this is another Pilates move. You're going to make sure you arch that side. It's going to work the sides of obliques also. Tuck that leg underneath your top leg, one in front, one in back, and you're going to arch to the side. Now you're going to kind of turn more towards the front and make sure you're arched a little more towards the front. Now we're going to turn all the way over and make sure our core is tucked under. Tuck that core as tight as you can. And now we're going to do a T-stand. A T-stand. Now, if you're advanced, you can do this T-stand, or you can put one knee down and do a T-stand. But make sure you are arched. Your back is straight. Your tummy is sucked in. Everything is tight. Then you're going to go around to the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to repeat it. Remember, we're going to do this 3 times around. I'm just showing you what you do. Now, again, we're going to make those elbows close to our fingertips. Keep that hip up. Make sure that side is being turned. And you want to make sure you suck that core in, okay? More advanced, you're going to tuck that leg and you're going to do the same thing, okay? You can always mod down. Mod down means that you're not advanced yet, but you're definitely going to get there, okay? And you're just going to keep twisting. Now, you're going to just breathe a little bit, suck it all in, take it all in. You're so amazing. You lasted this long. You're doing a great job. Now, we're going to fly on over again. Tuck that leg under the other one, one on top, one underneath. You got this, okay? Period. If it's nothing for you, we getting this workout in. You're going to go over. Make sure you smell pretty. Makes you feel better. And you're going to come all the way and twist all the way over. Make sure that tushy's up in the air. And then we're going to come all the way over and make sure you twist all the way around. Twist, 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 twist. You got it. And now we're going to be up into a beautiful T-stand. You're amazing. You did it. You have such a beautiful smile. You're so happy. You're being the best version of you. That's all that matters. And now we're going to get ready to do some more working on that tummy. Let's do some. Now, this is just some knee raises. You're just going to bring your knee to the floor and pull it back up. Put your knee to the floor gently and pull back up. Again, I would have had my bottom a little lower, but I can't see my form, guys. Just make sure your bottom is a little lower than hers. And put your knee to the floor and pull back up. Knee to the floor and pull back up. All right, make sure you're breathing. Hey, I'm proud of you. You stuck around this long. You're doing a great job. We have at least 2 more, and then I'm gonna let you guys get to it. You can always rewind, you can always stop, fast forward, whatever you need to do. But just if you do this, at least 4 times a week, 3 rounds, I'm telling you, you're gonna be proud of yourself. And with a balanced diet, making sure you're, eating to the best of your ability, you're gonna be fine. Now, this is called the Superman. You're going to tuck your knees in, and then you're going to fly out. You got to have balance for this one, but this might be a work in progress for you because it was for me at first. But I'm telling you, you can do it. See, I got a little off balance there. But don't worry. Just stay focused. Tuck those knees in, point those toes, and pull them in. You're going to fly out like a Spider-Man or Superman, and you squeeze in. You're going to fly out, and you're going to squeeze in tight. And remember, when you come in, suck that core in, okay? You're doing a great job. I'm very proud of you. I know you can do this. Now, we're going to do another move that's going to help that core stay in. And this is called the kick and punch. So you're going to lift up and you're going to kick. You're going to lift up and kick. Make sure you squeeze that booty in. And make sure you make that booty go at least to feel like it's going inside your tummy. Kick. You're going to lift up and kick. Lift up and kick. Lift up and kick. You got it. Now, this can be a little tiring as well, but make sure you squeeze that bottom in, okay? It's going to help a lot. I know you got it. You got 1 more, and then I'm going to leave you alone. I'm telling you, if you do this, you can be very proud of yourself, okay? Now, you guys should know what this one is. This one is like a suicide. I'm telling you, it's a lot. You're going to keep bringing your knees in. You're going to bring your knees in, and you are just going to keep running. You're going to keep running. And this is tiring as well. I would have had my bottom down as well a little more. But just when you get ready to do it, make sure your bottom's down a bit more, okay? Listen, I am so happy you worked out with me today. As you can see, I worked up a sweat, and so will you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. Have a great day. Love you so much. See you soon.